for the Mandarin. So I like that.
Well, The Walking Dead and the comic the show and the comic, two different things.
Yeah.
So, I don't
It's allowed to be different.
I don't get it. Why can't they do that with movies?
Yeah. I mean, the movies have never followed the comics. Obadiah Stane kills himself in the comics. He launches a repulsor beam directly at his head. In the movie, Iron Man takes him out because that's what Iron Man does.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the movie's interpretations have always been different. They're not bad. It's different.
And I see Arrow is starting to bring some Batman.
It's bringing a lot of characters in. I mean, the Flash is scheduled to be an actual character on the show this season.
Didn't they announce that the Flash is going to have his own series?
Yeah, I mean, there's an episode of Arrow this season that apparently just focuses on the Flash, and that's going to be awesome. I'm eager to see what they would do with it. But we could talk about the Blacklist.
The Blacklist is interesting. Did we ever talk about it in episode 1? I don't think so. But the plot is
James Spader.
Yeah, whose name is Remington.
James Spader.
He's a big guy.
James Spader.
He's a big guy on the wanted list that the FBI always wanted to get, and he gives himself up. And one of his demands, James Spader's character, is that he speak to this girl named Elizabeth Keene. She's just joined the FBI, and she's new to everything, but he knows everything about her, and it's still a mystery on why he knows everything about her. And
that's the big promo for this week's episode.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, for that, you finally know more about her.
Well, the latest episode is where Remington is talking to Elizabeth Keene's father. And a little little mystery starts to unravel and stuff.
Careful where you step with those spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil it right now, but something big happens and you're just like, what the fuck? Who is the father?
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. And the plot of the show is that Remington has his own list. He calls it the Blacklist. Some of what the FBI does not have any knowledge about, but Remington does because he's a fugitive. He knows everything about the world. When terrorists are coming in to blow something up, he just knows all the criminals in the world. So he's kind of helping him out and helping out Elizabeth Keene, but you don't know why. Why is the big question.
Yeah.
So, good thing about James Spader, right? That's
James Spader.
Spader, my bad. James Spader.
James Spader. He's a Pokemon.
He's Ultron.
Well, not in the Black... maybe.
Maybe they intertwine. But he's going to be... He done the motion and the voice for...
He's going to, for Avengers Age of Ultron, which is due out in 2015.
All you need to know is James Spader.
For proof, see the secretary. How about for proof, see Drive? Drive is not Drive. Crash, starring James Spader, about people who find automobile accidents erotic. So he's a brilliant actor. Or you could watch Less Than Zero, which is his biggest performance with Robert Downey Jr. Until Avengers: Age of Ultron. I hope they do an exact scene from Less Than Zero as Iron Man and Ultron.
Mm-hmm. But okay.
James Spader in fetish movies go to get. Oh, did you? His character in The Office too was so fetish loving.
He's just. I think he's great.
Yeah.
In the Blacklist.
I think he has a thing for dark sensibilities and desires, and I think he'll bring that to Ultron in a very interesting way.
I like in the show when he hits on girls or women, and he's just he's so creepy about it, and then you're just like, James Spader. That's all you need to know.
No, I assume he's like that in real life, and that he's just allowed to be that, which is something that's. I feel like he's somebody from Creepy PMs. Subreddit Creepy PMs.
Just tramp all over my face.
Yeah. Let's talk about hockey.
Well, I want to introduce Twitch, and why don't we just jump up to 7 viewers. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the AbSo.Co episode 2. I've created a Twitch account for us for AbSo. It's called AbSo.Co Gaming because mostly that's where gaming is going to happen. And some of our podcasts and shows will be in here, so it's easier for me to upload on YouTube.
And maybe that's where Steve played Deadly Premonitions.
Yes, or we could introduce his Twitch account, which he wants to be a part of AbSo.
Very true.
And we will use our hub of a site to kind of, promote it.
But we're doing a very short show tonight because at 9:30 we have to leave to go wait online for PlayStation 4. And we'll be doing some cool video footage of that we'll have up tomorrow of us getting the PlayStation 4 and unboxing it and plugging it in and seeing how it works and testing it out and answering your questions and concerns.
We'll unbox it. I might have our little webcam right here pointed while I'm setting it up.
We'll trick it out.
I'll Google Hangout.
We'll do something fancy, like more than one camera. Maybe like an edit.
Like here's my my cell phone view of the inside of the box. But we're thinking about doing a couple of projects. As if you look on our Twitch account,
AbSo.Co Gaming.
AbSo.Co Gaming, you'll see that I have like a schedule up, like Monday Game Journal, Wednesday Hump Nostalgic. It's all the retro games that will be going on. I'm thinking about Fragged Up Fridays, kind of like first-person shooters, and having a couple of drinks while playing, and we'll just be drunk playing video games.
Well, I'd like to.
We'll drink responsibly.
I'd like to get Steve in here at some point because Steve, who is hanging out in your chat, is a vet of Save and Continue, which is that's the country that we're from.
The country?
Yeah, that's where we started.
The country of Save and Continue.
That's where me and Dub started doing this. I wasn't into the web before that. I was just doing TV and movies and radio and commercials and music videos, and now I do the web.
We do the web. We do it real good. But also, other events that will be happening is we're going to have some Google Hangouts. If you would like to...
Every Sunday for The Walking Dead.
Yes. What are we calling it? The
AbSo Dead.
The AbSo Dead. Every time Walking Dead is aired on, we're going to have a little...
live commentary.
Live commentary. We're not gonna shoot video of the episode because that's copyright infringement.
Yes.
But
we are going to hang out with you and talk with you about it if you are down, and you can come on and hang out with us.
Mm-hmm. Have some fun.
If you have Google Plus, I don't know if anybody has Google Plus or if anybody knows that they have Google Plus, or if anybody knows how to use Google.
We're also trying to promote Google Plus because
it's been pretty fun.
It's fun, and we actually did a test episode of us watching The Walking Dead with we had Crazy White Boy and then his little Crazy White Boy Jr.
Yeah, and you can find that on our YouTube account, which if you go to the site, it's easy to find.
Yeah, if you go on our website on AbSo.Co, if you scroll down in the bottom left, you can click it. And also, if you're on Twitch right now, if you scroll down, you could actually click on it there to go to our YouTube channel. But we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about hockey for a little bit. And I know Steve's going to want to talk about this.
Hockey. Can we play a little hockey? which we do. So we have 7 followers on Twitter. How much do you want our audience is those 7 followers?
I got a screenshot.
Tag me in.
Oh, an expatriate.
Who called me what?
Steve called himself an expatriate. Oh, I can't read. I need glasses.
I think we're coming back.
Yep, we are. We are coming back.
We're coming back, everyone.
We're going back.
Take cover.
We're going back.
Well, hello there.
Welcome back to
AbSo.Co.
AbSo.Co episode 2, and we're nearing
with,
the end of the show. And I'm Joe Dubs.
And I'm Dan Merrick.
And welcome back.
And here's the weather.
Weather is cold, with a chance of Mass Effect and God of War.
That was good. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
We're gonna talk about quick hockey real quick.
Quick hockey. Quick is there a quick hockey league?
I fucked that up. We're gonna talk about hockey real quick. Alright. And little story about the Rangers is that the Rangers have been on a slow start of the season, and now they're kind of clicking, and they're getting their passes, they're getting their they're getting their shots.
Except for sometimes.
They're actually hitting the net. Goaltending, I have to say, is a little shaky.
What is going on with my disproportionate head in my ear?
Oh wow, we actually got responses on that. We'll look at that later.
Oh yeah. But anyway, Lundqvist.
I'm not a fan of Lundqvist, but I have to say he's doing a real good job holding the net, keeping the team in it to win it, and that's where the team should be stepping up and getting that goal. And I have to commend on their power play. Their power play is way better this season than, I have to say, the last 10 years, where literally they are taking shots and they're going in, then rather than the past seasons where they keep on pass, and then they shoot and then get no goal. So their power play is doing really good. We have a great backup. I'm actually a fan of Cam Talbot. He actually has a winning record, and he is Canadian. So Oh no, I think Canada is better than.
Now, is he
the
new or
Swedes.
is he just new to the Rangers?
He's kind of